What up, guys? George Gankas here with the GBox Shallower. I'm going to explain all three different sizes and when to use them. So if you're a junior or someone who is built a little smaller, most likely this thing will fit naturally in your arms, okay? So you won't need an adjustment at the top, okay? You can either keep it on or you can actually work it on, okay? Now, a lot of my players who fit into this category, I'd like the high side up. This is the high side up. Can naturally keep this thing in, or they can let it split. And we'll talk about how to work it back in, okay? Now, the thing is, if you actually want to work on getting your trail shoulder more external, you can keep the narrower box in as you're pivoting, okay? That's a training aid, okay? This is actually to exaggerate if you're broad-shouldered, okay? Now, this would be the mid-size one. This is for players that would probably like to keep it in the whole time. That's up to you. And we have one more size for someone who's very wide in the shoulder, okay? So someone like me, this is actually easy to use with the wider one. I could use all three sizes. So I could start out with this and go, okay, this is comfortable. I'm just gonna keep it in, okay? A lot of players who stop turning are not gonna be able to keep it on. So this is gonna make us also turn more. So if you're a player who just stops everything, I would highly advise at first to start using this to finish your turn, okay? So if you're a player who's once started to turn and you want to exaggerate, what you can do is you can actually get this thing in and start to work this, okay? And I'd preferably like to see this happen naturally, not just an arm motion, and we'll get into more of that in detail. But this is the use for all three different boxes. I use just this box and this first size box myself, okay? But I have a lot of players who like the big box and to keep it in the whole time. That's totally your call, okay?